guys, welcome back. For today's video I have a very quick back to school makeup look. So obviously back to school is coming up for a lot of us, and I don't know about you guys, but I don't wear a lot of makeup when I go to work, when I go to school, and it's not only because I don't want to, but because I don't usually have the time. When school rolls around, you know, I got school, I got work, I got a boyfriend, I still try to have a social life. So it's pretty exhausting, and I don't wake up early enough to put on a full face of makeup. What I have here today is essentially a full face. It's just really easy, like it's really quick, and to prove how quick it can be, I'm going to time myself while I do the makeup. So, stopwatch, into my stopwatch. But first things first. Coffee. Yeah. Need coffee. Okay. I'm gonna start now. Alright. So first things first. Oh, that was loud. Primer. I'm using the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. This has been around for a while. I use this just so my makeup can stay on for the whole school day. Because I don't want, you know, my makeup slipping off during half the day. Now that needs to dry just a little bit. For foundation, I'm using my Maybelline Matte and Poreless. Love this, and it's currently the only foundation that matches my self-tan. So, but even on the days when I don't wear a lot of makeup, I want to focus on my skin. I want to make sure my skin looks good. So, I always wear foundation. Every day, if I'm being completely honest, every day. Unless I'm just not leaving the house, just doing things at home. That's a lie. Sometimes I go out to do errands without foundation. Almost every day I wear foundation. Almost. Alright. Now that that is on, concealer. For concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I love this. Oh my gosh, I didn't mention in the intro that this is all... Oh, there's tape on this. Like I was saying, I didn't mention in the intro, which is dumb because it's the whole point, that all of these products are from the drugstore, because I'm assuming if, you know, you're working, if you're going to school, you probably don't have that much money to spend because you're spending it on school supplies, you're spending it on books and whatnot, food because you're at school for so long. So I wanted to make sure that I did a drugstore version because it's not easy, you know? I know it's not easy to spend money on makeup. Makeup is very expensive, and there are some really, really good things at the drugstore. So I just wanted to do a drugstore version. I'm using the shade Neutralizer, by the way. I think it's a very good color match for most people for an under eye concealer. It's very brightening. So it's very good for, you know, if you stay up late to study. I don't. But, you know, if you do. I'm just going to go ahead and set it with some translucent powder. I'm using the Cody Airspun powder. Ugh, that's a lot. I'm just going to, like, tap it under my eyes. I'm not baking. Because especially if my eyes are tired, they tend to look more dry, and I don't want to make them look even more dry, you know, by powdering them too much. Now, eyebrows. Eyebrows every single day of my life, no matter what. Eyebrows. I'm going to be using this NYX Precision Brow Pencil. I believe this is new, and I'm using the color Taupe. I really like this. It has a spoolie at the end. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my brows. So for every day, I try to just focus on the areas that need the most help. So for me, it's usually the beginning and the end, and then I just very lightly fill out the middle part. So the tail, I try to make sure there's a shape to the tail and there's a shape in the beginning. Otherwise, everything else looks pretty fine by itself. Just like that. Brush it out. Cool, next one. Alright, looks pretty good. And then for the more sparse areas, I just go in with a brow gel. This is the Brow Stylist Plumper by Loreal. And like I said, because I don't fill the whole thing that much, this helps fill in those gaps. Alright. I think that looks pretty good. To set the whole face, I'm going in to this Wet n Wild Coverall powder. This is my favorite powder. I don't have a powder brush. I'm back. Okay. We're just going to set the whole face. You don't have to set your face. I mean, if you're using like a stickier, or not a stickier, a foundation or BB cream that tends to be a little tacky, you might want to, but I just set my face every day because I am very oily in the T-zone, on my eyelids too and above my eyebrows, so I just like to set my face no matter what. Okay, for bronzer I'm using Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. To make it easy and quick, I'm using a very big fluffy brush, literally just swirling it around and applying it. And I'm holding it at like the tip of the brush for easy application, so nothing is too prominent, but it is still gonna shape your face. You know, there's still a little bit of dimension and warmth. Nothing is too precise, nothing is too strong. It just looks really, really good. Now I'm going to go into highlighter. For highlighter, I'm using the Physicians Formula Natural Nude palette. Highlight brush, I'm going to stay in the pinks and the like rose gold. Just because I feel like that's more natural than, you know, gold. But oh, yeah, see, look at that. Look at that glow. For blush, I'm going to go in with the infamous Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. Use a very neutral, shimmery blush, and I feel like, there you go, it just woke your face up. We can finally go into the eyes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pencil liner. This is the NYX Gel Pencil Liner, and line my eyes. And then I'm going to go and take a pencil brush, this Morphe E37, and kind of just smudge it very, very messily along my lash line. Now we're going to curl the lashes. These are my favorite eyelash curler, and it's from Sally Hansen. Alright, they're all curled. Now I'm going to go in with L'Oreal Lash Paradise, as everybody loves. I use the waterproof because if I don't use waterproof, nothing is going to keep my lashes up. So that's what I use. This is a great mascara. I love using mascara on the days that I don't wear a lot of makeup because I feel like it just wakes up your eyes. Just perks them up, you know, makes them look a little more alive. I'm spending way too much time on my eyelashes. Oh well. Alright. And for lips, I usually don't wear anything on a daily basis, especially if it's work, not just school. I usually just use chapstick because I eat, I drink, I want to stay moisturized because I'm talking a lot in school. So that's it. I'm going to end it 12:09 or 12:10, 12 minutes and 10 seconds while I was talking to you guys about doing my makeup, what I was doing, what I was using. So some of you might be annoyed by this, but I'm gonna call it a 10-minute makeup look. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know super fast, but that's, you know, what we want for school. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. A full product list of everything that I used will be in the down bar. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!